The little boy donated bone marrow to his sick mother, which caused all of his hair to fall out. But when his mother saw his bald head, she became extremely angry. She thought her son had shaved his head on purpose to embarrass her in front of her friends. The boy hurriedly explained that his hair loss was caused by donating bone marrow to her. However, at that moment, the older brother stepped forward and accused the boy of lying. He claimed that he was the one who had donated bone marrow to their mother. He said the little boy was not only unfilial to their mother, but had also stolen his credit. The whole family believed the older brother's words. They all accused the little boy of having bad character. Overcome with grief and anger, the little boy died. Before he died, he swore that he would never acknowledge this family again. However, when he opened his eyes again, Anthony realized that he had been reborn. He had been reborn on the very day of the bone marrow donation. Thinking about how he had been despised by his entire family after donating bone marrow in his previous life, Anthony refused to donate bone marrow to his mother in this life. Facing his brother Jack's accusations, Anthony did not feel ashamed at all. Instead, he directly took off his sock and stuffed it into Jack's mouth. Jack was instantly furious. The whole family blamed Anthony for bullying his older brother. They demanded that Anthony kneel down and apologize. Anthony found it extremely ridiculous. In his previous life, when he was humiliated by his brother in every possible way, not a single family member ever stood up for him. Now they were all standing up to protect Jack. This showed that this family never truly welcomed him, so Anthony immediately ran out. He was determined to leave this family behind. The family did not care at all about Anthony's departure. Even though his mother Anna still needed someone to donate bone marrow, there were so many people in the family. It didn't necessarily have to be Anthony. In his previous life, it was only because Anthony desperately wanted to save his mother that he volunteered to donate. After Anthony left, he finally gained the long-lost freedom he had yearned for. He came to a movie casting audition. On the stage, Jack was performing. The assigned scene was to portray someone who was not loved by their mother. Anthony recalled his previous life. It was precisely because Jack was chosen this time that he entered the entertainment industry. If the one selected were himself, then Anthony could support himself independently. So he decided to go on stage and perform as well. At this moment, Jack's performance ended. The judges all felt that his acting was very good. Only the director, Ron, believed that Jack had technique but lacked genuine emotion. He could not move people's hearts. Anthony realized this was his only chance. So he hurried forward. He stated that he also wanted to compete. However, Jack mocked him, saying he had never studied acting at all. After all, Jack had received professional training. Anthony would definitely lose. But Anthony insisted on participating. So the malicious Jack directly started a live stream. He planned to let the entire internet watch Anthony make a fool of himself. Little did he know, this would instead make Anthony famous. Anthony stepped onto the stage to perform. He thought of all the times he had been ignored by his family. His biased mother only loved his brother. Anthony struggled to survive at home. He slept in the storage room. The paintings he drew were taken by his brother and given to their mother. The whole family praised the older brother. No one believed Anthony's explanations. Thinking of all this, Anthony delivered a completely sincere and touching performance on stage, because that was his real life. This performance immediately brought tears to the eyes of everyone present. Ron was also deeply moved by Anthony, so he announced that Anthony would be the male lead of the movie. At the same time, Anthony's uncle learned that Anthony had been driven away. He immediately went home to talk to his sister Anna. He advised her not to be so biased. Out of guilt, Anna went to Anthony's room. The rundown storage room made Anna feel heartbroken. The family lived in a luxurious villa. Jack lived in the best room, yet Anthony lived here. There were many origami paper cranes on the table. The housekeeper said these were made by Anthony to pray for his mother. He prayed every day for Anna to recover quickly. Anna felt deeply guilty. She decided to properly make it up to her son. At this moment, she saw a video of Anthony acting. Anna felt that Anthony was deliberately showing the outside world how harshly she had treated him, so she felt somewhat displeased. Just at this time, Anna's favorite son, Jack, ran over. Jack falsely accused Anthony of stealing his chance to become the lead. Anna immediately found a reason to get angry. So they demanded that Anthony give the role to Jack. They said the opportunity originally belonged to Jack. It was Anthony who suddenly appeared and stole Jack's chance. But Anthony refused to give up this opportunity to change his fate. At this point, Anna realized that forcing him wouldn't work. So she tried to coax and deceive Anthony. As long as he was willing to give the opportunity back to Jack, he would enjoy the highest level of treatment in the family. Everyone thought Anthony would definitely agree. Unexpectedly, he made a shocking demand.